The band is back together.
The boys are back in town.
Oh, loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Another Tuesday. This is the Beer Baseball Blogcast, the weekly Beer Baseball Blogcast. As you can see, the band is back together. We're a little bit country. We are a little bit lock and roll, keeping baseball history alive, one beer at a time. Collectively, we are the Beer Baseball Blog, the adventures of craft beer and baseball. Welcome to episode 108 for May 24th, 2022. Wherever you are watching us live today, please give us a like and a comment. Let us know that you're out there. And as always, we'd appreciate if you subscribe and turn on those notifications. Some housekeeping before we start. Let's do this. If you'd like to support us and all of our efforts here at the Beer Baseball Blog, you can buy our stickers, buttons, and beer coasters on our Etsy page. Go to beerbaseball.store. If you'd like to become more involved with us, become a Patreon member for as low as $5 a month. Go to patreon.com/beerbaseball. I'm going to scroll our current, most wonderful, the best people in the world that are our Patreon subscribers. We could not do this without you. We totally appreciate your support. And let's get into the lineup card. We want to thank Ian from If Sports Cards for filling in for the last 2 weeks, but returning to the leadoff spot is the VP of Content Development here at the Beer Baseball Blog, Angelo Trinidad. Welcome.
After a 2-week absence, it feels so good to be back where I belong on Tuesday nights. Thank you, Ian, for pinch hitting for me the last couple weeks. And in case you were wondering, the AAA Royals, unfortunately, were eliminated from the playoffs on Saturday evening. A hard-fought battle against the number 2 seed. And we also had the end-of-season party later that night, and the coach said it best. So the team started out 1-5. We finished the season 8-3. We had no business getting as far deep into the playoffs as we did, but they did. And we enjoyed every second of it. But I'm back here on Tuesdays, and I'm excited to be here.
Right on. Well, we're ultra happy to have you back. Sorry about it, but again, baseball definitely is a metaphor for life. I mean, like, hey, you fought back and you got to the championship game and came up a little bit short, but hey, there's always next season, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Life lesson there. Next, he's the field correspondent and the senior research analyst here at the Beer Baseball Blog and on in the first minutes of the show. This is a very special occasion. This is Kevin Lyon.
It's rare. I don't even know the last time I made it on time. I literally sat down about 20 seconds before you went on the air, and I'm like, I got my earbuds on, get the beer ready, and boom, made it.
Whew. Love it.
We're glad to be here.
Well, we're always happy to have you here. And hitting third is the Goodwill Ambassador and the Sultan of Swig here at the Beer Baseball Blog. This is Cowboy Jack Durango.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, sugar, come on. Wow, come on. Let's drink a beer. Oh, baby, let's drink a beer. Let's drink sugar. Let's drink a beer. Whoa. There's nothing wrong with me loving you, baby. No. And giving yourself to me can never be wrong if the beer is good. Oh, baby, let's drink a beer. Tuesday night, welcome to the show. Cheers.
Let him hear it. Yes.
Cheers to you, Cowboy Jack Durango, coming in hot.
Man.
Number one with
Jack
a
all
bullet.
hot and bothered by showing up on time.
Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. That was straight off the dome when I saw your face. Boom. Inspiration. Ian who, baby? I see Kevin Lyon.
Live in living color.
You can't have steak every night. So what is Kevin Lyon? Is he lobster or
Caviar, brother?
caviar?
There you go.
I love it. This is so fun. Again, we do this every week, and it's a labor of love. But I tell you what, it's in these desperate times, it's our little oasis. So let's have some fun tonight. Let's crack open a beer. And on that note, let's find out what we are drinking tonight. Angelo, Trinidad, I'm going to start with you.
Guys, I'm really excited to try this beer. And actually, truth be told, I had a couple sips right here at the top. And this did not disappoint. I'm drinking the Neon Boodles by Brewery Omegang. And this is a collaboration with Thin Man Brewery. This is a tropical raspberry hazy IPA, 6.8% ABV, 45 IBU. The aroma is tropical and fresh raspberry, malt, two-row flaked oats, malted wheat. The hops, Citra, Maturina, Bavaria, Mosaic, and Amarillo. The balance is a little bit hoppy. Body, as you can see, is a little bit light to medium. So it doesn't really have that true hazy look, but I can certainly taste the raspberry in this one. And this one, again, like I mentioned, did not disappoint. So again, another unique beer, different type of hazy IPA that we're trying, but cheers, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Omnigang, Kevin, you went there, right? When you went
Yes,
to New York.
Cooperstown. Yeah, it's I guess Cooperstown, but it's a few miles out of where like the downtown is, where the Hall of Fame is. But I actually did get to go check it out and did a little tour. They do tours there, and yeah, it was good. And I think I have one of these in my fridge. I might have to have that tomorrow on Pint and Backs.
Oh,
I remember
really?
this is a Trader Joe's special right here. And Thin Man Brewery is a brewery out of Buffalo, New York. So it's still a little ways from Cooperstown, but it's nice to I'm gonna give them a little rub ski, give them a little, like, hey, come on, let's pump you up a little bit. Then
Is Cooperstown a big beer town? What's Cooperstown famous for?
Apparently baseball might have been invented there. I think it hasn't, because I was around, I would know,
Sure, dude.
You have to, sign up for the Patreon. Maybe I'll tell you where baseball really came from.
Yeah,
but yeah,
you were there. It was when the pyramids were being built.
I know it's gonna be a first-hand report. But yeah, at Cooperstown, there is a couple breweries in and around the area. When I went there a few years ago, and it's probably more of like a wine area, from what I've gathered. But obviously, I did go to a distillery though that was serving like a couple houses down from the Hall of Fame, and just had me a beer ski and a little bit of liquor. It was good times.
Huh.
Nice. And well, as a New Yorker once told me about Buffalo, that's practically Canada.
Yep.
So
that's true.
But yeah, this is really awesome. And when you had a few like eclectic beers like this one, and this one's like, first of all, Omnigang is not really known for this type of beer, so that kind of surprised me. But then just even the packaging and everything like that is like, it's very against their grain, but it looks very interesting. Even the name is kind of is Neon Boodles,
dude. And what is that? Tropical raspberry hazy.
Tropical raspberry.
That sounds like it's right in my wheelhouse. Like,
yeah, Jack. I think you'd love this one.
If Neon Boodles and Cowboy Jack ever met up, I'm pretty sure it would be a night for the ages. So I'm going to keep my eye open.
It'd probably end up in jail. That's for darn sure.
Well,
Jack, you actually have a brewery that I actually am pretty familiar with. So tell us about it.
So I am having a pale ale from the Arizona Wilderness Brewing Company. The name of this pale ale is This Beer Saves Water. Now, I don't know if you've heard, but the water supply in the Southwest is not doing so good. We're pretty bad. So to help, the Arizona Brewing Company has this beer that's made with barley bought from Sinagua malt. Sinagua Malt is a company that works with local farmers, and what they do is they shift crops from traditional summer crops like corn and alfalfa that take a lot of water, and they switch it over to barley, which is more of like a late autumn winter crop. But this crop switching results in less water being diverted from the Verde River, which is one of Arizona's major water sources, leaving more water for people and wildlife. So Sinagua's efforts have kept more than 425 million gallons of water in the Verde River since 2019. Every pint of this beer saves every pint of this beer saves water. It's weird that the name is This Beer, right? So every pint of this beer helps offset more than 50 gallons of water for Arizona's waterways. And they also, kind of to drive the point of water conservation home, they utilize Sabro and Zappa hops, which are both very drought-resistant hops. Not only does it help conserve water, but it also makes for a damn fine beer. This is just a really good IPA. It's got the bitterness that I like. It's got the kick that I like. It's only a 5%er. Couple of these bad boys on a hot Arizona summer day. Not only are you going to enjoy yourself, but baby, you're saving the environment. So drink up.
Nice. Yeah, I'm super familiar with this one because when I was in, I think it was Chandler. I think there was one in Chandler that we went to, or is it on the edge of Tempe right there?
It's Tempe and then downtown Phoenix.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the one over by Tempe, but we were on our way to Chandler, and I was really surprised. I'm like, oh, this is like awesome, and they have really good food as well. So definitely, if you're in that area, it's I guess it would be like extreme East Phoenix,
Right?
Going it's like south of Scottsdale basically, and then or Caddy Corner. But yeah, make it to Arizona Wilderness. It's a great brewery.
Absolutely. I've only been there in person once, and you get like the what do you call it, like the farm style seating where everybody you don't have a table, you're sitting on a bench with some brother that you don't know, and I mean
get to know everybody, right?
Get to know everybody, and it's I've never had a bad beer from Arizona Wilderness, and if they're trying to save the environment, I mean the earth is literally burning around us, and they're saving water by me getting hammered. So Arizona Wilderness Brewing Company, we love you.
Nice. Well, I usually do Kevin's beer before this, and I usually go last. But since Kevin's here, I have mine listed next, so I'll go quickly. This is the We Hip You Hop from this is from Casa Agria Specialty Ales, or Casa, in Oxnard, California, and it's a collaboration with Aero Lodge Brewing, which is over closer to LA, on the other side of LA.
It's in Covina.
Covina,
yeah.
Right. So 6.7 ABV, no IBU, a modern West Coast IPA brewed with wheat, hopped in the kettle with Mosaic and Strata, and then dry hopped with a big time dose of Nelson, Strata, and Mosaic. So they put a lot of hops in here. I thought this would have a lot more bitterness, but it's actually a lot cleaner than I expected. So it's very good, but it does taste a bit dry. So in a good way. So if you ever see this one, it's definitely one that you should pick up. But I also saw this one. I wish I would have seen this one, or else I would have picked it up from Casa. This is the Summer in the Streets. It's a
right on.
Hazy West Coast IPA. I would have definitely got this one. Stickball in the street, LA style, right?
You might still find it. I think
never happens.
Yeah, you might find that still. I think they're based out of Oxnard, I want to say.
Yeah,
I think is where they're from.
Yeah.
And for those of you who had it, Air Lodge is the one that made the Brett the Hitman Heart can that we had last year.
That's what I thought.
That's right. So definitely check out this one. And Kevin, you have a favorite of mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I went to friend of the show, Steve, he was working in Anaheim, and I said, "Hey, let's go over to, we were gonna go down Sun, but we thought to go to Monkish first." So the can I have tonight is the one on the far right, Bomb Atomically, and oh yeah, this is a bomb in a good kind of way, like a Reggie Jackson, dropping the bomb.
Dropping bombs on him.
Bombs on him.
Exactly. So, you're gonna go to Monkish. It's definitely not for the casual beer drinker. Maybe like one or two at the most you might want to get. This is like double dry hop IPAs, triple IPAs. Like you're gonna be ready. You gotta be ready for this. Like this one, for instance, is 8.3%. It's a double dry hop IPA. It's a double dry hop double IPA. Say that 3 times real quick, Jack. So I guess they previously had a beer called Atomically. And they took that recipe and doubled the Mosaic, Galaxy, and Citra hops to make this new one here. And this is a really good IPA. If you like IPAs, can't go wrong with this. And
bro,
watch out for me in about an hour. I got 2 of these, and I'm already almost done.
Dude, that looks like you have a cup full of butter, man. That is like a deep golden, right? Like, look at that.
It's so funny. I was gonna say cream corn.
It's a can of corn. It's that can of corn.
Wow, you're totally right.
It's a hazy, but I was like, wow, look, geez,
But it does have the bee on top, and it has kind of like the honey to it. We were talking about the honey yesterday.
Last week,
last
the
show.
one I had, which I was like, nah. I was a little mixed on that one.
Does it have like anything honey in it?
No, this is just, there's not really a sweetness to this. It's just pretty much a straight, here's some hops, you double dry hopped them, and you're going to like the mix if you like your IPAs.
How interesting.
Yeah,
well,
I want more description here because there's not really much. They put no real description on the can. And I read you what it said on Untapped, but so it doesn't really say it's tropical or anything, but it does say in their keywords, hoppy, creamy, tropical, smooth, and juicy. So I'm like, I don't really taste anything tropical or anything, but this is definitely juicy.
Juicy. Love it. All right. Well, cheers to our cheers to our beers.
Cheers to our beers.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Let's get into this day in baseball history for May 24th. Let's do it. May 24th, 1935, at Crosley Field, the era of nighttime baseball begins, as 25,000 fans watched the Reds beat the Phillies 2-1 in the first Major League game ever played under the lights. During the pregame ceremonies, President Franklin D. Roosevelt pushed a gold telegraph key at the White House, sending an electric signal to a table near the first base, where McPhail flips the switch to illuminate the stadium. A very elaborate right there. But this game was initially scheduled for the day before and was postponed due to the threat of rain and a cooler temperature that had lowered the attendance about 20,000 people. So about a third of the stadium was at capacity. Although when you look at this picture, it does not look a third of capacity. So I'm kind of wondering, even though this is supposed to be the first game, if this was further down the line. So so there you go. Nighttime baseball. This one has started in 1935.
1935.
And then the Cubs. It took 50 years for the Cubs to go to night games too. Right.
And then they also didn't they donate their lighting as well to the war efforts? I think that they.
Oh, you know what? For the Cubs, you mean? Yeah, I think that's
so there's a big gap in it.
Yeah.
This is an interesting one, and I wonder if I hate to say a rip from today's headlines, but I wonder what would happen if this happened today in any form. May 24th, 1957. During an off day at Fenway Park, Ted Williams uses his shotgun and shoots approximately 35 pigeons sitting on a chair in front of the bullpen of the empty ballpark. Predictably, upsets the Massachusetts Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. However, the owner and avid sportsman Tom Yockey his participation in Williams' target practice will help quell the outrage directed at the superstar ball player. Now, if you guys want a topic for hazy history in the future, Tom Yawkey might be your man. In 1977, the section of Jersey Street where Fenway Park is located was renamed Yawkey Way in his honor. However, in August of 2017, due to Yawkey's history of racism, the Red Sox principal owner, John W. Henry, announced the team was seeking to change the name of the street. The following year, Henry publicly distanced the team from Yawkey, citing that he was haunted, quote, haunted by the racist past of the team, demonstrated most notably by the team being the last major in the major leagues to integrate under Yawkey's guidance.
Wow.
So,
wow.
yeah.
Yawkey must have been really good friends with Kennesaw Mountain Landis.
Well, another black eye on the face of baseball. It's
sure.
That's what doing these history lessons. It brings it to the surface. But yeah, this look at that.
We now have.
Michael, go ahead.
We now have 3 Hall of Famers who have killed birds.
Michael, I'm glad that you brought up hazy history, and I didn't think I could ever lose respect for Teddy Ballgame, Ted Williams. But if you tuned into Hazy History with Kevin Lyon and Cowboy Jack on our Instagram channel this past Sunday, you would have learned that a real man, David M. Winfield, killed birds with a baseball, not a shotgun. So step up your game, Teddy Ballgame. Yeah.
Yeah, this is odd. I can't imagine anybody like in today's game that was like a gun enthusiast and
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the ballpark and do some target practice.
Right, exactly. It's not an elementary school. Come on, guys.
Unreal.
Oh man.
So here's a fun one, and one that actually someone brought up to me over the weekend, and I'm saying, wow, this story is actually on our This Day in Baseball segment, and there's a special twist to this one. May 24th, 1965, with the sun's glare making fly balls challenging to track during day games, the team paints the Astrodome's clear plastic panes in the roof. The $20,000 decision to cover the roof, which reduces the ambient lighting to about 40%, also prevents the ballpark's natural grass from growing. So they actually had natural grass in here at the beginning of the Astrodome. So this will lead to the use of not AstroTurf. It was actually known as Chemgrass. And but it would eventually be known as AstroTurf as they laid it down in that season.
Because the Astros, there you go.
Chemgrass.
Because of the Astros, there you go. So and there's actually more history about that, but I didn't want to divert it because this is actually one of the greatest stories that's associated with this, and I'm not sure if a lot of people know it. So also in 1965, a young Tug McGraw made the New York Mets out of spring training at age 20. He never played AA or AAA ball, but in one of his first interviews, he was asked if he preferred the new AstroTurf on the field at the Houston Astrodome to real grass. And he goes, I don't know. I've never smoked AstroTurf.
Dude,
Yeah.
Tug McGraw is already a friend of the show.
Oh,
but
yeah.
hey, Tug McGraw.
Oh yeah, I remember that quote. I remember that.
Well
That's
done.
such a funny one. That's a great one.
Well done.
Rest in power.
One has to wonder what Dick Tidrow has to say about smoking.
Yep.
He was unavailable for comment.
He was unavailable for comment. We reached out, dude. His people didn't respond.
Yeah, so I thought that was awesome, and that's like one of my all-time favorite quotes, and it's actually linked to AstroTurf. So there you go. This day,
I'm gonna get that tattooed in Old English across my shoulders. I don't know. I've never smoked AstroTurf, bro. Like, what a great quote, man.
and again, something that I can't imagine that someone would say today and not be just like lit up
Right.
for it.
Sure.
Back in the days where you can joke about smoking grass, right?
Weed.
Yeah, it's funny. Okay, so this one's wild. This one's a wild story.
Wild. Thank you.
Yes.
Walking wild stuff.
May 24th, 1986, a quote drunk Billy Martin is quote fired as the co-host of Saturday Night Live by executive producer Lorne Michaels after slurring his lines during a skit. In retaliation, the often unemployed Yankee manager quote sets fire to his dressing room at the end of the show, which is the season 11 finale. All right. So I saw this story and I'm like, I have no recollection of this. Okay. And I was like, it sounds a little familiar, but I'm going to do, of course, I'm going to hashtag do the research.
There you go.
So I'm a comedy fan and I totally remember this era of Saturday Night Live. And one reason was it was kind of considered the worst. But I have no recollection of this happening. So what I found out was after a 5-year hiatus from the show in the early 80s, Lorne Michaels actually skipped the Eddie Murphy and Billy Crystal years right before this and actually came back for this season. So in 1986, he had all these people. He goes, I'm just going to get these people. I don't know who they are, or, they're comedians, but I'm just going to wing it. I'm just going to put them out there. And as you see here, like Randy Quaid, Joan Cusack, Anthony Michael Hall, and yes, that is Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, dude, Iron Man,
right
easy.
Yeah. Also, if you look closely, you can also see Damon Wayans and Dennis Miller's right there. And you can see, I think it's the nose of John Lovitz. Okay. So what happened is they got creative because Lorne had to basically fire the whole cast. He was going to keep some people, but he was going to fire the whole cast. So one of the writers, who is actually Robert Smigel, who you may remember is Triumph, the comic insult dog. Yep. He was a writer on the show, and he came up with a solution that Billy Martin was going to burn down, like almost like a cliffhanger. He was going to burn down the set. And the whole thing was who is going to survive next season. And Lorne Michaels actually, they have a scene where he pulls out John Lovitz. And he goes, John, go sit in my car and just hang out for a while. He goes, why? What's going on? He goes, just trust me. And then he invited writers into the room that was burning.
Wow.
So yeah, wow. So that's how this all happened, and nobody would have known this because, of course, it's at the end of the show, which is probably like 2:00 in the morning, or
it's like 12:45, 12:55. Yeah, because usually they're gonna put the bits that people aren't going to care about as much towards the end. Yeah.
So it was the last of a terrible season at the very end. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And actually, if you search hard, you can actually find this whole episode. That's where I got all these.
That's pretty rare because NBC is usually really strict about
it was super hard to find, but I did find it. And that's where I got these pictures, and or else I wouldn't even known what the real story was. But there was an article in Cracked. It was actually cracked.com. Remember Cracked magazine? It's actually a really good comedy archive now and has good stories. And to quote the great Paul Harvey, and that's the rest of the story.
Oh, and I was getting ready to give you a little sidebar because you got to remember too, something else that probably didn't help Saturday Night Live is this is when the wrestling shows were starting. And they were doing better ratings with Saturday's Main Event for a while, Window to the Up, than SNL. Now I'm seeing why with this quality of cast, if they don't know the people are.
Yeah, right. Did you see John Lovitz's nose, for God's sake?
Yeah, I know.
Which, way to live up to the joke of that nose enters the room before he does with that picture, right?
Yeah. But I think Dennis Miller, I think Nora Dunn also, they were the only ones that survived that whole, the rest of the people were out of there. So, so there you go. That's the Billy Martin when he burned down the SNL.
Wow. So, good for you, Billy Martin. Good for you.
Awesome. And to think about it, it all comes around because he was fired. Remember, he was
Of
fired.
course, he's always fired.
Famous for being fired.
Yes.
All right, so we have some famous 300s on this day, May 24th, 1994, in a 13-6 Oriole victory over Milwaukee at County Stadium. Cal Ripken hits his 300th career home run. The milestone round tripper is a 3-run shot off the left field off Teddy Higuera in the 3rd inning. Also on this day, tossing a scoreless 9th inning in the A's 5-2 win over Baltimore. Wait a minute, that can't be.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I say 94? This is actually 95. I thought it was the same day. It's actually 95.
Okay.
That's why I'm just like, what the heck is it over Baltimore? No, it's actually 95. So a typo right there. But the Oakland right-hander becomes the 6th reliever in Major League Baseball to reach the milestone. So it's kind of rarefied air to get 300 saves.
Right.
And
So give me this guy's name again.
this is Dennis Eckersley.
Dennis Eckersley, who in the offseason, he spent his time as a bounty hunter. And he's the inspiration for Randall Tex Cobb's character in Raising Arizona.
That's it. Yes.
Or I was going to say Gallagher 3.
Gallagher 3. Wow. That is a deep cut. Deep cut. Well, speaking of movies, it's 300 related. The Cowboy Jack Durango biopic, 300, is released in December of 2006.
Right. So they based the aesthetic of 300 on me and my ripped abs, of course, being a former professional athlete. And, Gerard Butler kind of pulled it off a little bit, but hey, there's no replacing the original.
Absolutely. All right. So that's this day in baseball history. Let's do some baseball card sharks. Angelo is back, so you get first priority. So to get back in the game here are the baseball card sharks standings. Actually, I'm on a 2-game win streak here. So getting back in the game, Cowboy Jack Durango, almost to 20 losses. We'll try to keep them away from that. Maybe if we go fast, we could play two rounds, but we'll see.
So in Card Sharks, I may be in 3rd place, but in fantasy baseball, man, I am kicking some butt. In a field of all the greatest baseball minds in the Beer Baseball blog Bruniverse, I am number 2. Like, guys, the Billy Bean of baseball.
Well, I remember, Jack, when I asked you to play fantasy baseball and you told me, quote, I have a lot of fantasies and they don't involve baseball. and I said, let me talk you into it. And now look where you're at.
Now look where I'm at, dude. Number two.
Number 2.
Right where my fantasies lay, dude. Number 2.
Well, here are the baseball card shark rules. We're going to draw 11 cards. We're going to start from the bottom. We're going to pick a category, and we're going to do a card shark style where we go high-low. So let's do it. Let me take away this. Really, I'm going to remove that. I'm going to add that. Booyah. Booyakasha. All right, here we go. So Angelo, so you didn't get a chance to do the position players. So I got position players right here, but you're gonna pick the category. So what do you like?
Let's do what product is this?
This is Topps Heritage 2022.
Okay. Ooh. So let's do is on base percentage on there?
It is not. We got at bats, hits, doubles, triples, home runs, RBIs, average.
Let's do doubles.
Doubles.
Right. Let's that 2 theme. There we go.
There you go.
2-bagger.
Doubles, and the words dude. Another one of Cowboy Jack's fantasies.
There you go. Well, in the words of Ernie Banks and maybe now Cowboy Jack Durango, let's play 2 today.
Let's play. And in the words of Ernie Dranks, let's drink 2.
There you go.
Thank you. Justin Upton is did he just signed like a minor league
Mariners? No, he signed a major league deal with the Mariners. And the Mariners
major league?
Yeah, and the Mariners are only responsible for $550,000 of his $28 million.
Wow, that's quite
or whatever
deal.
That is. Yeah,
that's quite an Angels deal there.
Yeah,
1,000%.
Anthony Santander. I love this guy's name. Another great name, Andrew Benintendi.
That's his model pose there. That's wonderful.
Yeah, these are all like
they are.
The Ahmed Rosario.
Like that looks like an artwork instead of a photo.
It does. It's really super cool. I love these.
That's because Ahmad Rosario is a piece of art, dude. Show some respect.
I wasn't disrespecting him.
Freddie Fender Galvis. Boy, if you know who Freddie Fender is.
Hey, baby.
We talked about people in the chat that know who Freddie Fender is.
We've talked about Freddie Fender before on here.
Wasted days and wasted nights. There you go. Juan Soto. He's probably a Freddie Fender fan if you knew.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley is not a Freddie Fender fan.
But Francisco Lindor, he definitely is.
Bro, he has a blonde mullet. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
The Angelo Trinidad was rocking that hairstyle in 98, dude. I guarantee it.
On your bench, Kevin Biggio, Jurickson Profar.
Yo, dude.
What'd you call him?
If anybody is playing fantasy baseball, pick up Jurickson Profar because brother is putting up numbers this year.
There you go. Former Ranger. And on your bench is Michael Conforto. All right, so here we go.
The bench and he's probably doing the same with the Mets.
Yeah, he probably is.
No, he's actually a good player, but I don't.
All right, so and again, so just so you know, if there's a tie, we go to the giant Roberto Clemente cards, which I will give you all the details on that if there's a tie. All right, so we're going with doubles, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
349 doubles for Justin Upton. So pretty good numbers there. Anthony Santander.
Yeah, I got to go with less.
I would think so. He has less time in the league, and he has 65. So 65 for Santander. So Andrew Benintendi. This will be interesting.
I think he has more than 65, I would guess.
Yeah, I would think so too. His time with the Red Sox. So 146 for Benintendi. 146. Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario. Oh man. I'm gonna go with less.
Okay. So 146 is the number to beat.
I think he's all right with that.
Yeah. 68. Oh, is that right? 68? No, it's 88. 88.
Okay.
A little,
still less. Oh, yeah.
Still less. 88. So it goes to the top. Freddie Galvis. More or less than 88.
Yeah, that's right. It's a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Although he could be hitting a double in that photo.
Right.
Very much so.
I'm going to go with less than 88.
171. He just has more years on him right there. I would have totally guessed the same.
I wasn't sure.
So you did make it to this spot. So good for you. Nice comeback, Angelo. That's good. I'm double.
Yeah, if I got past that one, I probably could have ran the board for sure. Looking at the next three.
Too. All right. So who's next?
Cowboy Jack's on mute. You want to go, Jack?
I'm up, baby. Let's go.
All right. A tag team with Rob Van Dam. What was the High Flyer? Not the High Flyers. That was somebody else.
Are you oh gosh, I can't remember the tag team name. Oh, I'm gonna.
Air Assault.
Aerial
Assault. That's right.
Yes.
Bobby Bradley.
That's an obscure one there.
That is a very obscure. Harold Ramirez, which I'm actually not too familiar with. I'm just like, I feel like I should know, but I don't. Plays for the Cubs.
Okay.
This is La Tortuga, Williams Astudillo.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
That's
fantastic. That's what
bro. That ponytail is solid, dude.
Yeah. I think this is a variation too. So, if I'm not mistaken, Nick Madrigal here for the Cubs, but I think he plays for the White Sox now.
No, he was on the White Sox.
He was on the White Sox. Now he's in the Cubs.
Gotcha.
And for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Dalton Varsho. All right. Well, let's do it. Bobby
It doesn't
Bradley.
look much easier. This does not look
Yeah.
easy.
No. Surprisingly, he has he has more minor league stats, but he's played with Cleveland in 2019 and 2021, only 15 doubles for Bobby Bradley, only 15. So
15
this is
doubles.
so hard.
It's so hard
Ramirez.
because old Hal Ramirez doesn't look like a spry young man. So
I don't. Yeah, I have no
Well,
idea.
All right. So, I mean, I'm kind of a baseball guru. So, for everybody out in the chat, everybody watching, we're doing doubles. And a double is when a batter strikes a pitched ball and safely reaches second base without being called out by an umpire, without the benefit of a fielder's misplay or another runner being put out on a fielder's choice. I mean,
I'm glad you have your book. Finally, that Baseball for Dummies book comes in handy. Very
That's
good.
it. That's it.
old Harold Ramis Ramirez is going to be higher than whatever Job Boy's name was.
15.
That was good. Thank you.
He actually has 41.
All right.
Oh
He
my
has a whole
God.
bunch of minor
Wait,
league stats
he
on
was close. Did he say Harold Ramis? There's Lemus
Yeah.
there.
Wow, 41. Or is it? I'm sorry, is it 40? Yeah, 41.
Oh, all right.
41.
So, is somebody named the Turtle? Is he a? Does he have doubles? Can he possibly make it to second base?
Man, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, if you're gonna name him the Turtle, it's only he's peeking his head out, so it makes me think he's really good at bunting, right? But La Tortuga, I mean,
Oh,
this
my
dude
gosh.
looks like somebody. This dude looks like somebody's nana that's like making fresh tortillas. I'm gonna go higher, bro.
You're gonna go higher.
Higher.
Okay, I was gonna say, don't let me influence you. I'm just saying that he's and actually, I think it's more for the shape of him than it is for his speed. So I didn't want to influence you. I didn't want to influence you exactly. So you
how
did
many
say
spy
higher.
catchers are out there?
You did say higher. And it's 22. It's lower.
No.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's actually lower. But you did say higher. There you go.
I did.
22.
No, it's fine. Well, you know what, dude? 2022 isn't my year. I'm more of a classic baseball guy. I mean, if we were doing 1982 or 92, I'm sure I would have fared much better.
Yeah, you might have made it to the second row.
Why are you so stupid? Why are you stupid?
All right, Kevin, you're up.
Yeah.
You got Mitch Moreland for the Oakland Athletics.
All right.
Horizontal card. G-Man Choi
Okay.
for the Rays. And Eric Haas for the Detroit Tigers.
Bro, Eric Haas is definitely not a Freddie Fender fan, dude.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, dude. Eric Haas is an angry young man, dude. It's fine, Eric. Hey,
He's
we
got a
love
little
you.
Sami Zayn in him.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right.
So Mitch Moreland.
All right.
A lot of years here,
Yep.
and 219.
All right.
That's a lot. I didn't expect
What's
that.
it
So-
say? Oh, designated hitter. I was like, it's weird seeing
Yeah.
designated hitter listed. I'm like
Yeah.
DES. Like what?
Designated.
Oh, so that's his position, huh?
Yes, sir.
Huh.
So 219. G-Man Choi, higher or lower than 219?
I gotta go lower. I would imagine he's gonna have a good amount, but I don't think he's gonna have 200.
Yeah. And 66.
Oh
Wow.
I thought
Yeah,
he'd have
no.
more than that. All right, I'll take it.
Dude, G-Man Bok Choi, you well
Yeah.
done.
He actually started with the Angels, which I
forgot
saw on
about
the-
It's a solid minor league club, dude.
Yeah, well, then he got promoted to the major leagues. you know?
Sure.
So 66. Eric Haas. Catcher, Eric Haas.
Huss. Huss. He's a catcher. The way he's holding that bat, I don't know how he's gonna ever even make a hit, let alone a double. So let's go lower.
All right. And you would be right with 12.
Jeez, all right.
All right. So, ooh.
Yeah,
Nick
I know this will
Madrigal.
be a little trickier because he hasn't played very much, but I think
That's
he has
right.
more than 12. I'll go higher. Just, why not? Let's go
Yeah.
higher.
And I think he got hurt too in one of the
Uh-oh.
seasons.
So I might be wrong here then. It'll be close.
You said lower?
Oh, I said higher.
High. Oh my gosh. Kevin, 13.
Yeah, I'll take it.
No, dude.
One higher. One
Stop
higher.
Bro, he hasn't played that long. It looks like he can't even register for the draft. That was a 12-year-old boy.
It's only
year is he born?
third year. This 2022 is his third year.
What year was he born here? Can you take a look real quick, Michael?
Yeah.
How young is this man?
97. He was
Oh
born
my
in
God, this is
97.
crazy.
There you go.
March 97. That's unbelievable.
25 years old. 24 when that photo was taken then. Very good.
Okay, so 13, Dalton Varsho.
He's got to be higher than 13, I would think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go higher.
It's only 1 year.
Yeah, I mean, but he's been playing more than, I don't know.
22.
All right.
22. That I don't know if I would have got that.
Wow.
Yeah, he has 2 years, 2020 and 2021.
I just
You
knew
gotta
this.
get-
I
you-
thought he was a
you
full
gotta-
time last year.
You got a couple gimmies right here, Kev. So
Yeah.
Bro,
So
if I was Dalton Varsho, do you think that he just walks around and acts like Patrick Swayze from Roadhouse? Like,
I would.
In Phoenix, yes. You know he's doing that in Phoenix.
no, they call me Dalton.
Yeah. Jack, why don't you keep an eye out for him then? Because you know he's gonna, he's doing that somewhere.
Sure.
That's right.
There's got to be a place called the Double Deuce in Phoenix. There has to be.
It has to be.
There used to be a place called the Bum Steer and Mr. Fat Fingers, but we won't talk about those places.
I mean, Jack's gonna run into him at Chica's. It's all right.
Yeah, well, that's right. Jack loves it at Chica's.
Bro, Kize Fize, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Okay.
Higher.
22, higher or lower?
Barcelona's higher. I at least know that much.
Yeah, I would think so. 91.
All right.
91.
What's the Dr. Ferdy Pacheco thing on the back of his car? Where it says
Yeah,
Pacheco?
I think we saw. Yeah, it's
Is that supposed to be like a nickname or what is?
Juan Jose Soto Pacheco. Maybe I don't know. That's something to look into.
Because that other one for Harold Ramis, it said Lemus for some reason. So I don't know. Is that his maiden name?
Yeah, I guess so. So
Confirmed, dude.
91. Jake
Hey.
Fraley. Jake Fraley.
Oh,
Higher or
dude.
lower than 91?
Jake Fraley has committed at least 3 hate crimes in high school. I guarantee it. Like,
Okay, so is it over under 90 hate crimes? Is that what you're saying? If
yes,
it's hate
dude.
crimes, it might be more than 91. If it's doubles, it's less. What are we doing? Hate crimes or doubles? It's
doubles.
right?
He's
Okay, it's
going
less.
lower.
It's less. If it was hate crimes, I'd say higher.
All right, so you're going lower than 91.
Yes, sir.
All right. 10.
You got me
10.
nervous for a second. I'm like, what? This is not going to be close.
10.
Man, Jake Fraley is just sitting around watching American History X. But just the first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's possible they're going to 10 hate crimes by Fraley against Lindor, but let's say Lindor has more than 10 doubles in
All
one
right,
season, I'm sure.
I think that's a pretty safe bet. 207. 207.
Wow.
So Kevin runs the board.
Bro, you marched down the field like Joe Montana and Jerry Rice. That was awesome. That was awesome.
All right. All right, here we go.
Ian
Hey.
knows Joe Montana. That's from his favorite football team, the 37ers.
Hey, I barely squeaked by. All right. Dalton almost put me out. All right.
Sure.
I thought Dalton was a little tall. I thought he'd be taller, but
Wow, bro, that was
That's
awesome.
awesome. That was a great reference.
That was, dude, deep.
Christian Vasquez. And then Tom Murphy. He looks
So sad. He's just like, hey, everybody, I'm not having a birthday party this year.
oh, I just made it to major leagues.
Roberto Clemente. I wish this was like
no.
the card from this year, but it's a reprint. Roberto Clemente is on my board.
Wait, we have
Oh, wait.
shenanigans here potentially.
Yeah, that's a reprint card.
Well, it's part of the set.
I know, but
if we're going with 2022 stats, I think Roberto Clemente should be
Can I
out.
take him out? I can take him out.
The reason why I say we should is because he's the tiebreaker.
Ah, that's a very good point. That's a good point. So I'll pull that out. And then so I have another I believe he's Puerto Rican too. Enrique Kike Hernandez.
This is where we need
bro, Kike Hernandez is putting up some solid fantasy numbers as well.
Yeah, there you go. He's a sleeper. Player. Vladimir Guerrero not having the year that everybody wanted, but still a good player.
Never heard of Vlad Jr. Never.
What? How dare you?
This
guy's having a bust out year. This is Byron Buxton. Jose Ramirez. Adam Duvall.
He's still in the league.
And ending off with Bryce Harper.
All right. A couple tough ones in there.
There you go. All right. So Christian Vasquez, catcher, has 104 doubles.
All right. That's solid.
So Tom Murphy, because he's so sad, he probably doesn't get on base a lot, doesn't get a lot of playing time.
Tom Murphy.
He actually has 31, which is more than I expected. 31. Kike Hernandez. I know that he has a little time with the Dodgers, went to the Red Sox. He definitely is a good utility player. I'll definitely say higher. 129.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
Okay. Vlad Jr.
Jabroni Central.
Wow, this could break me right here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Kike probably 129. Oh gosh, he's probably this one's gonna be tough.
Disco, as your legal advisor, Vlad Jr. is a straight up job boy. Lower.
I can't believe I'm gonna agree with Jack here. I guess the numbers aren't probably not there yet, but I'm gonna go lower.
I think you're right.
68.
I thought you were fine.
I wasn't for the reasons Jack was saying, but
I was like, I think he's less. I didn't think he was that much less, but I thought he was.
Yeah, I didn't think that much less.
He's only played like 3-4 years.
Byron Buxton having a great year, but 68. I think he started before.
Byron, keep my wife's name out your mouth, Buxton.
I was gonna say Byron Teddy Rupskin Buxton, but
I know. Mine was funnier. That's why
it was.
I actually was in St. Louis and I actually saw his very first triple.
Really?
Yes. And when the Cardinals played the Twins, but I will say more than 68.
Yeah, I think you're fine with that. He's been around a while.
Yeah, 100 exactly.
Wow.
So got a little lucky there. This one, let's see. I'm just gonna say higher right away. I'm not even gonna question it.
Right. Look at those forearms, bro. You gotta go higher.
Yeah, this guy's pretty awesome. He's a really good player, underrated. Definitely higher. He has 245.
Wow.
So tad bit higher than 100.
Yeah.
Jose Kike Ramirez.
Huh.
There you go. Adam Duvall, I will definitely say lower. Good player, but definitely lower. 121.
All right.
Good call, man. But I mean, seriously, Adam Robert Duvall has a serious badonkadonk butt. I mean, that is a honky tonk badonkadonk right there.
Yeah,
boys.
it's definitely more of a badonkadonk than Shelley Duvall. That's for sure.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you can't say that someone that played Olive Oil would have a badonkadonk.
That's the one you threw out there. Thank you.
That's
she's gonna come at you with a baseball bat. You better watch out.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So 121 is the number to beat, and I will definitely say higher on Bryce Harper. It's because he's a pure hitter. 270.
Wow.
So there you go. So Kevin and I are
How do you want to do this, Michael?
okay. So
Tied up.
I thought about this. So we're gonna Clemente's years. Let me get my cards out of here.
He played from like 50.
He played from
55
55 to 72.
Yes, sir.
So you get to pick a year.
Oh,
And you get those doubles.
because originally I was going to say, do you want to just write down how many doubles we think he has and we go closest wins? I don't know. What do you think, Jack?
I like picking a year, man. I like.
Yeah,
I
pick a year,
want to.
and
I
whoever
want to
has the
see
highest.
how much you know.
All right.
I want to see what year did he
All
get
right.
the
So,
highest
Jack,
doubles?
who do you want to
How
pick?
about this? How about we involve this? So good, Jack. Okay, so we
Yeah.
pick the years. Angelo, you get to pick the higher or lower. So whatever year we pick, it's the higher or lower.
Ooh, there you go.
So am I picking that first?
No.
You're going to be saying it's between Mongo and I. Are we looking?
I'm going to pick a year, right?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna.
I don't pick the, okay.
What we're gonna do is this is what we're gonna do it. So Kevin and I are gonna pick a year, but at Jack's request. So Angelo, you're gonna pick if it's the highest number or the lowest number.
Got it.
Okay. So which do you pick?
Let's go highest.
Okay.
Okay. So the highest number. So
1874.
All right. So you have 55 through 72. Which year do you want, Kevin?
Let's go with 1960 when they won the World Series.
1960. Okay, so that will have
World
for
Series,
you.
I
That'll
guess.
have the highest. And I will pick 64.
All right.
So your year again?
1960.
60.
The only year they won the World Series.
So whoever is higher
Wins. Yeah, that's the tiebreaker.
So in 1960, he had 22. He had 22 doubles.
All right.
Rookie numbers, dude. Rookie.
In 64, he had 40.
Woo!
Wow.
Got me. Very good. I remember the year they won the World Series and it backfired. Oh well. Good job, Mongo. How many career doubles did he have there? 440. Wow.
440.
Dang. That was
definitely
his
wasn't
most
a power
doubles in
hitter.
his career. Great job, Mongo.
Yeah.
And
He wasn't really
that
a
was
power
solid.
hitter, but very good. Very, very
I'm
good.
not. Is that the most he had
In his career, yeah.
in his career?
Oh,
yeah.
of course. You just happened to pick that year. What a coincidence. This game is rigged.
Oh, stop it. I got my 20th loss, dude. That's what we're playing for.
All right.
Real quick, I just want to put everything on pause and give a shout out and a cheers to Jason VT Sports Guy, new viewer of the show. Welcome aboard, dude.
Yeah. Thanks for joining. We totally appreciate it. Oh,
Faithful viewer of the Beer and Break.
Yep.
Right on. Yeah,
we have one. We do one more.
Oh, late to the party.
Let's if you guys do you guys want to do another one?
We're an hour in. What do you think? I'm down if you guys are. It's up to you.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up, but just not doubles this time. I don't like doubles.
Well, are we doing position players or pitchers?
Well, we're position players still.
All right, Jack, pick a category then, since you're so anti doubles.
Sure. Yeah. No. Let's go. RBIs.
Okay. Right. RBIs. Angelo, you're up first. Going to start with Wilmer Flores, Chris Taylor.
Jeez, that's
hottie, bro. Jeez.
Gene Segura, Ozzy Albies. These are all like sexy pictures.
Right. No.
I didn't like how you put this glove on me. Right.
I'm going to be replaying this part of the show over and over a few times this week because Daddy likey.
Luis Robert.
He thought he had no fantasies about baseball.
James McCann. Mookie Betts, who last time I saw, he had 2 home runs already today. And JD Martinez. On your bench, Alberto Mondesi, Max Kepler, and Yadier Molina.
Huh.
So that might be a
Catcher
very
slash
valuable
pitcher.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, slash pitcher, right. All right, Wilmer Flores, and we're going with
RBIs.
RBIs. Wow, actually, has a
Jack,
lot
what does
more-
RBI stand for?
Runs bats per inning. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's runs bases per inning. Okay, you know what, dude? This isn't funny anymore. I don't like the buzz. Okay.
No, still funny.
I love the buzzer. I love the
Still
buzzer so
funny.
much. I'm sorry.
375 runs, bats, inning.
What's the Garcia? Is that his maiden name or what? What's
I
going
know,
on
it
here?
is so weird. That is weird. So 375. Chris Taylor.
Yes, so 375 is the RBI.
Yes. 375. Higher or lower for Chris Taylor? 375.
Is that me? Am I up?
No, it's me. It's me. It's me.
No.
Oh,
Jack just
Um,
wants to have 375 RBIs against Chris
Stop
Taylor.
buzzing me. That noise
Yeah, I'm gonna go
hurts.
higher. I'll go higher.
Chris Taylor. So 375. Oh, 309.
Oh my gosh.
309.
I didn't have a good feeling about that one when he said that.
Wow, that
No,
was
I don't think he has
gosh
that
dang,
much.
dude.
Ugh.
So
All
at
right.
the top of the board, that looks like every angry stepdad I've ever had. What's his name?
JD
All right.
Martinez.
Okay.
But Mookie
Yes.
Betts looks very disapproving of you, Jack.
Yes.
Sure.
So Alex Dickerson and Kevin Pilar. All right. So who's up?
Jack,
Yeah,
you gonna take
Jack
it?
is Jack.
Of course.
Sure.
Jack wants
Sure.
it.
For
Alex
for
Dickerson.
RBIs, can someone in the chat please tell me what RBIs means?
130, whatever these are. He's got 130 of them.
That's a lot of whatever those are. 130
130.
Just know the all-time record is like 2,100.
of whatever those are. Are we
Yes.
doing careers or just this season?
Career.
Oh, that makes it easier.
Oh, good.
Kevin Pillar, the number to beat is, give me the first number one more time.
130. 130.
130. So Kevin Pillar is very young in his career. He's not batting in a lot of runs, so I'm going to go lower. Thank you, Ian.
391.
Okay,
Oh, my-
gosh.
Wait, I'm like, what's going on here? Oh my god!
I thought this was going to be easier.
I know. I was like, geez, I thought it was easier too.
All right, Kevin.
What?
Travis
what
Darno.
happened? All right.
Travis
Jeez.
Darno.
He looks very disapproving of us right now.
Carson Kelly.
Oh, jeez. It doesn't look any easier to
two
start.
two
Oh my
catchers.
god.
Two catchers right
Oh,
away.
2 younger catchers too. Although, gosh,
Yep.
Travis Darno, like,
So 291. 291 for Travis Darno. Actually,
Okay.
had quite a few years on
oh, that's
there.
right. I was thinking of, did they have a brother who plays too?
Oh, yeah. I think he does.
That's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Okay, good. I feel a little better then. I'll go lower of Carson Kelly.
Yeah. He doesn't have as many years.
Yeah.
122.
All right.
122 for Carson Kelly.
All right.
Gene Segura, who I dropped. And now he's doing awesome.
Sure.
Of course, he does this every year to me, and I drop him every year. So Gene Segura, higher or lower than 122?
I definitely gotta go higher.
I would
That's
think
easy
so.
higher. I would think
469.
469. All right, right on. I'll take that.
Now, Jack, you're 469 as well, correct?
Ayo.
All right. So
Hey.
Ozzy Albies. Ozzy Albies.
Woo! I just can't get over like the photo. The best photo they get is him putting on
So
a
good.
glove.
So good.
If the glove fits, you must have quit. Is that what they said?
Yes.
Is that what it was? Right?
Not a
Yes.
fly here, but good quote.
If
Oh, and that's not quite right. I'm just trying to say something to get the buzzer myself because I love the buzzer. Just
No.
hearing Jack.
no.
I will say lower for Ozzy Alves.
All right, so 469. The number is 311.
That's one more than I thought. Right on. I'll take it. 311.
Amber is the color of your energy. Kevin, up to the second.
Aw, so
Ah,
sweet.
isn't that nice?
Oh.
It's better than the other Amber, what she did.
Hey-oh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, 311. Luis Robert. Higher or lower than 311?
Oh, I gotta go lower. He's a
Okay.
youngster. He's a youngster.
Yep. 74. 74.
Not bad
Bro,
for
did
a
you-
guy playing a year and a half so far.
Did you just hit like a seamless 311 reference?
I did, of course.
You are a magnificent stallion, Michael Mondragon. I adore you. Thank you.
I can have some other obscure ones, but yeah, no one will get them because it's
Well,
deep in the
I'm here
311.
because
You know what?
I
That's
wish
weird. It's super unlike you to hit obscure references. So
see, that's why I need Ed, because I want to say James Les McCann, which I know that reference from a Beastie Boys song has
There
more
you go. There you go.
RBIs.
So 74, he has more, you say?
Yes, sir.
All right. 74 is the number. 298 is James McCann.
Yeah.
298.
slightly higher.
Right.
Okay. Lucky you got by the skin of your
So
teeth.
this will be tough. Mookie Betts, higher or lower than
Let me think. Let me see.
298?
You know, there's a very good beer called Bet on Bets that we got before at Boomtown Brewery in Los Angeles. I'll bet on Bets being higher.
Ooh, look at you. 567.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
that's
What?
I
impressive.
knew it was good. I knew
Why-
it would be higher.
Why is
What?
Mookie Lynn Betts holding a comically small bat in that picture?
I think it's just depth.
That's not perspective, bro. That's like
Yeah.
that's like one of the giveaway bats that they
Yeah.
give to the kids at the games.
Yeah.
He
He's
was
a
just
smaller
like,
guy too, so this is like a wiffle ball bat. I think.
right.
Yeah.
He's like, hey,
Yeah.
I need a bat for the picture, and then like,
Yep.
And the other
five-
sidebar about him, I'll tell you, is that apparently he's an amazing bowler as well.
That's right.
Apparently he's
That's
bowled
right.
multiple 300 games. Quite an
Right.
athlete.
oh look, it's a combination of every one of
Oh,
my
geez.
disappointed stepfathers.
And this one is hard.
This one is very hard.
This one's really hard. I'm like, oh, geez.
Sure.
Played with the Diamondbacks.
Yeah. What was that number? 5 what?
567.
567, sir. No, dude. Martinez
What?
is way lower. Come on, Kevin.
I'm considering one. I might take the wimp way out and go to the bench.
Of course you
Considering
will.
it. But
Cowards-
I will go
cowards.
higher.
Woo! Gonna risk it for the biscuit. Right on. Let's do it.
I'll go
And the
slightly
number
higher.
is 837.
Oh, geez. That's way more.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
837.
Twice
Jeez.
running the board. Twice.
Wow. That was Kevin. Well done, brother.
Oh, look at
And
well
I
done.
still lost the last ones. Who cares? Wah.
Look at Ozzy Albies' name. Ozzy Jordi Giandro Albis.
Say that 4 times fast.
But no,
Wow.
nothing in
No.
nothing in parentheses though.
Nothing in parentheses.
So no maiden name. So he's a bachelor.
All right, here are my cards. We have Austin Riley, Leary Garcia, Steven Piscotty, Jed Lowry.
He's got
Jed-
I love his spices.
Is his name Jed?
Yes. That's
Jed.
great. That's an awesome looking picture too. That's a great.
It's pretty
card.
cool.
No, great picture of some hillbilly named Jed Lowry.
Yes,
dude.
Jed
It's a little
Lowry.
story about a man named Jed.
Sure.
When we get there, we gotta see where Jed Lowry is from, for sure.
This is a little story about a man named Yoshi Sitsugo.
I remember that song, man. That was a hit.
Another ethnic name, Nick Solak.
Man, we love the Polacks. We do.
Yes. Eloy Jimenez.
You would like your
Luis
joke.
Urias. I loved it.
Oh, hey,
right,
that's a brewer. Drink up.
Finally, we had a
Finally,
brewer
our
here.
first brewer.
Let's do it.
Oh, I knew that because he's on my fantasy team. Like, hey, wait.
All
That's
right. So Austin Riley, 183 for the runs batted innings.
It's runs batted per inning. Like
Per inning, sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
RBPI.
They just shorten it to RBI. Like God.
Yeah, if
The
the runs batted
183
in means runs batted inning. You got it, Jack. Very good.
183. I'll go lower on Lurie Garcia. 183. Oh my God. 181.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
He has many more years than I expected here. Look at that. He's played since 2013. Goodness gracious. That was a close call. 181.
I had one too last time.
Bro,
That's all right.
Kevin Lyon is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Michael Mondragon is Hollywood Hogan of card runs. Like, whenever you guys go head to head, it is literally enough to fill this super.
Yeah, it's a main event in any town you'd go to, right?
That's right. Hanging from the rafters, baby.
Oh,
Hey, you pay for the whole seat, but you'll just need the edge.
that's right.
I'll say Stephen Piscotty is definitely higher.
Oh, yeah.
So 340, actually, not as many as I would expect.
Yeah, I thought I was getting more than that too. That makes this one a little bit tougher.
It does, because a man named Jed Lowry.
A man named Jed who made spices called Lowry's.
Yeah, I like that. Oh boy, it's probably about the same. I bet you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say higher, even though like the Scotties should have so much more, but I'm gonna go higher with Lowry.
All right. Before you look at the number, can you please tell me where Jed Lowry is from, please?
Sure.
That's more important to me right now.
Sure.
I really want to know where he's from.
He's from Salem, Oregon.
Wow. Okay.
Not a lot of rednecks from Salem. Okay.
All right.
Dig it.
And
I've actually been to Salem, Oregon a number of times.
oh, right.
Yeah.
on.
How many rednecks did you encounter in Salem, Oregon?
None.
Right.
Okay.
None. But
So-
what I will tell you is they all believe that pro wrestling is real.
A lot of white,
that's awesome.
lot of white folk then.
Let me tell you,
Yep.
brother.
Hey, that's the capital of Oregon too, by the way.
Yep. So I have some good thing. It says Jed was third on the Athletics in RBIs. So that's a good foreshadowing. I said higher than
Yes, you did.
340
Uh-oh.
and 578.
Wow. Good call, Mongo.
Yeah, he actually
Good
has some
call.
years there. So he
Very good call.
Yep. So Yoshi Tsutsugo, not as many as that for sure. Not in the 500s, I would think.
Yeah, for sure.
So definitely lower. He has 56.
All right.
56 for
Although this could be
Tsutsugo.
tough here. This is the tough one.
I would agree. But I will go higher because I think that he has a few more years on him than
I honestly don't know. That's
Well,
what I do not know.
I like. Plus, he plays for the Texas Rangers. With let's be honest, we're not having a lot of good players come out of the Texas Rangers. Like,
56 is, I'll say higher. 89.
Oh, very good. You got it.
89. This one might be tough though. Eloy Jimenez. So I know because I saw him play for the Futures game in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
That time he was actually on the Cubs. So
Oh, he was a Cub originally? I don't remember
Yes.
being a Cub.
he got drafted by the Cubs, if I'm not mistaken. Boy. I'm gonna go higher only because I think that he's played a little bit longer. So
Right,
the number
yeah.
was
Was it 80 something?
89.
89.
So I'm gonna go higher. 157.
Woo!
wow.
All right.
157. And then Luis Urias
Oh,
is lower. I'm gonna go lower.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
115. 115.
Oh, wow.
Wow, dude, another tiebreaker.
Another tie.
Okay, now hold on.
Yeah.
We don't have another card for a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
We
do.
don't. But what we do have is
We can still use the Clemente card.
No, sir. We're going to
Why?
the bench.
no, we can
Oh.
because it's a different category.
Yeah.
Oh,
Could I just propose that we don't pick the 60 or 64?
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. So, Angelo, we're gonna go to you again. The higher or lower?
Lower.
Okay. Going for the lower. This.
Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Love it.
See what I did there? That's called a curveball.
That is. He literally dropped the deuce on us.
I'm like, ugh.
Well, figuratively, but not literally. Just figuratively.
It's not that kind of show, Mongo. It's not that kind of show.
I hope that was it double tapered?
Subscribe to our Patreon for more of this adult content for sure.
All right. So Kevin,
What?
go for it.
What was the years again?
So
Well,
55 through 72. You can't pick
60.
60 or 64.
You know what? Then I'm gonna go 55 just to be a jerk. I'm gonna pick his rookie year.
Wow. I would say 74 because he's an old man at that point, dude. He's not doing a lot of
He's
runs.
not because he's dead. He's dead in 74.
Yeah.
He died.
70. Well, I'd still pick 74 because there's not a lot of dead dudes doing a lot of big numbers on runs batted per inning. So
Jack,
I think I win. I think I win the whole game.
Can I give you the historical perspective here?
Sure.
Quickly. God, how do I do this? We got all this fun and stuff. Now I got to do a Debbie Downer here. The reason why this card was made is that he died in a plane crash was it New Year's Day of 73 or was it New Year's Eve 72?
It would well, he played in 72.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he passed away either like
yeah, I think
it was January 1st, 73. And he was like on a plane that was delivering like emergency supplies to people in need. I believe it was going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
He got on a plane that crashed and he passed away. So that's why they made this card in 73.
Yep.
So he did the JOB to an airplane.
Yeah.
While
delivering goods to people in need.
Yes, sir.
That's his famous last card right there.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. and also he had exactly 3,000 hits.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone, this is exactly why you don't help people because it doesn't benefit you.
Wow.
Okay, so you
wow.
Okay, so 55. So 50, you pick 55. I'm gonna go with 56.
All right.
Just because that's would be there's no way.
I don't know if we played a full season 55. Honestly, who knows?
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got for So in 55 he had 47 RBIs.
Right.
In 56 he had 60. If I would have picked 57, he had 30.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kevin Lyon wins it.
Hey, at least, you know what, Mongo? At least we split it because we both ran the board.
Yeah.
Sure.
There you
I think
go.
that's
Twice. You guys had to
both
go
ran the
to a
boards twice.
tiebreaker twice.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm glad at least.
Cowboy Jack, you want to talk about job boys, brother. Me and you, brother.
Yeah. Oh, no. Pin me, pay me, dude. There's a reason I'm a proud member of the Job Squad, dude.
All right, so let's end it out with some baseball trivia. And let us know in the chat what your answers are. We're going to go through it. Let's going to test your knowledge of baseball right here. This is where you get all your win back, right? Right?
This is how I'm going to get my win back tonight.
That's right.
Bubble Pug, if you're in the chat, I'm going with her answers. Locked in. I'm not even answering. Bubble Pug, you answered for me.
All right, so let's do it. Who is the only player drafted number 1 overall to win a Cy Young Award?
Cy Young?
Cy Young.
No. Cy Young is...
Cy Young's not the answer, sir.
So
it's not.
I'm gonna give you a little hint here. The very first draft was 65, right, Kevin?
Something like, is it 65 or 66? And we're talking 19, not the 18s.
Right,
Yeah.
because two years after Cy Young started playing.
Yes, exactly. So
because the U.S. draft would have been way earlier than that. But,
yes,
we're talking about baseball.
Major League Baseball draft, not the draft into the war or anything.
Yes.
So here are your choices. We have Garrett Cole, Steven Strasburg, David Price, Floyd Bannister from Cowboy Jack. Floyd Bannister from
Arizona State University.
Right.
Andy Bennis or Tim Belcher?
Wow. Wow.
Hit me, Bubble Pug. What are we doing? Come on, sister.
This is
tough stuff.
this is good here. I like it. Because I know a few of the. I'm like, I at least know 2 of these names. I don't think one is Cy Young.
Punk Skunk going with number 6. Tim Belcher is a Beer Baseball blog name, by the way.
So, but just to clarify, Cy Young isn't an option.
No,
It is not. It is not.
Okay, all right.
Cy Young never won the Cy Young Award. Think
know.
about that. That's super
What a
deep.
travesty, bro. What a travesty.
No.
But yet, Lou Gehrig did get Lou Gehrig's disease.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Brother. Just, wow. Thank you. I mean, just let's end the show right there. There's no way we could ever beat that joke.
No.
Ever.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm glad. It's nice to be on time this week. Oh my gosh. Oh, to fully drink beer, relax for an hour and a half. Oh my gosh. Oh.
All right. So, Angelo, what do you got?
So the first name that popped into my head was one of the 6 options. I'm going to go
Oh,
with
wow.
my initial gut instinct. That's number 2, Steven Strasburg.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay. So I don't see anybody else except for Punk Skunk.
Everyone's like, we
I know.
don't know this one.
Bubble Pug, dude, don't let me hang in MVP. Let's go, kid.
She said, "Let's get a Cowboy Jack." So I'm waiting. here.
She's Googling. She knows.
There's no googling allowed.
we'll give Bubble Pug and Jack a little time to Google it. Go ahead, Kevin. What do we got?
I have no idea on this one, so I'm just gonna go with David Price
Okay, David Price.
because I don't think Dennis or Belcher won it. I don't think. I mean, Dennis is a Padre. Come on, Dennis Draft is a Padre.
Oof.
Like no Padre won a Cy Young Award except for Randy Jones. Why do I know that in
There
my
you go.
head?
Randy Jones.
Bro,
There you go.
I really
go.
wanted to go with Floyd Money Bannister,
Yes.
but I got to stick with my homegirl, dude. Garrett Cole, number 1.
All right.
Bring the win home. Give me the
1,
W.
2, and 3.
All right, here we go. And the answer is it's David Price.
Okay.
That was
well,
the only person that won the Cy Young.
It's a Ray.
Yeah.
I don't even remember it being a Ray. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's where he started. And
Yeah.
you know, it's so funny because I look back at like recent, like within the last 20 years,
Yeah.
like Steven Strasburg could have easily been a Cy Young Award winner, and Garrett Cole, same thing. So, but no, they did not win it.
wow.
Well, the first, though, to be fair, you know.
Yeah.
You know what, Bubble Pug? I agree. No way, dude. This game is rigged.
All right. So this is a little complicated, but you guys can stick with this one. This is question number 2.
After 1.5 8.3s, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Which one of these players have not? So we're looking for the person who has not hit 100 or more homers for 3 different teams.
Oh.
Your choices are Darrell Evans,
Oh my gosh.
Alex Rodriguez, Adrian Beltre, Frank Robinson, Reggie Jackson, or Jim Thome.
Wow. Would that
Oh my
be
God.
Alex Rodriguez, a.k.a. A-Rod?
Yes, sir.
Bubble Pug.
Correct, sir.
Bubble Pug. I trust your judgment, dude, but I feel like we gotta go A-Rod just because he's a golden god.
This is like
So remember, this is the person who has not hit 100 home runs for 3 teams.
I'm
So
still
just
gonna, all right. I'm putting my fate in our MVP's hands.
I can only take 3 names out of this list. There's 3 I can take out almost immediately. And I'm like,
That's because the highest you can count is 3. Come on.
so there's 2 Hall of Famers in this.
Yep. No, there's 3.
Oh, sorry, 3.
There's
Sorry.
3. 4, 5,
Right.
and 6 are Hall of Famers.
Yeah, dude, Mr. What is it? Mr. February, Reggie Jackson is a Hall of Famer too, right?
As opposed to Mr. May, Dave Winfield, that we'll be talking about on Sunday. There's a tease.
So Jason is going with Alex Rodriguez. Bubble
Dude,
Pug going with A-Rod as well.
my girl, there it is. A-Rod, baby, locked in. Please tell me you have the picture.
Well, remember, it's the one who's not. So
I know,
exactly.
I know.
It'll definitely come up if it is the one.
I'm
Angelo,
down to
what do
two
you got?
I'm still down to like 2 or
I'm
3
gonna
here.
go. I'm gonna go with Jim Thome. I know for sure he hit over 100 with the Indians, and he likely hit more than 100 when he played with the White Sox. And I think it was only like a 1 or 2 year stop with every other team. So I'm gonna go with Jim Thome.
How about the White Sox?
Okay,
Played 3 or 4 seasons with the White Sox.
there you go. So Jim Thome, Punk Skunk. I did Reggie Jackson. Kevin,
Should I say who I know it's not?
No, you should answer it who you know it is.
Because I don't know who it is. Because I'm down to 2. I'm down to.
Okay.
I'm down to 1.
Who are you gonna choose? Who are you gonna choose?
I
One
know.
and
That's
Who,
what I'm
who are you
thinking.
eliminating? Who is the elimination?
I'm down to Darrell Evans or Frank Robinson. Those are the 2 I'm down to at this point.
Dude, Frank the Tank Robinson. Are you kidding me?
The only man, I think, is he still the only man ever, Mongo, to win the the MVP in both leagues?
Yes.
Right.
But I don't remember.
He's
I don't remember.
definitely hit 100 for more than 3 teams.
I don't remember who else he played with except for 2 teams.
I
That's
know,
why
but
I'm
you
not sure
don't
on that.
remember
Darrell
your
Evans.
last name. There it is.
Okay. Going with Darrell Evans. All right.
'Cause
And
I
the
remember playing
answer-
with the Braves and the White Sox. Oh, the Tigers. That's right. And the Rangers.
And the
Dude,
answer
I'm wrong.
is
It's Frank Robinson, isn't it?
it is Frank Robinson.
I know. Yes. Ugh.
His majority came with the Reds, and if you look it up, it actually says Cincinnati Redlegs. Like he played so long ago. They're actually
If I
still
would
known
have
as the
thought that for
Redlegs.
another second, I would have. Like right when I said it, I thought the 13 Darrell Evans played with. I'm like, oh, it's not Darrell Evans.
So,
Bubble Pug, I feel the same way, dude. This is not cool. Not cool.
No, because Reggie. Yeah, I remember Reggie had the A's, the Yankees, and the Angels.
There you go. Beltray with the Dodgers, Mariners, Rangers.
Oh, Dylan's the Giants. That's one I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, so he
A-Rod, I knew for sure wasn't. A-Rod was the easiest one for me. I was like, there's no way.
Beltray had 147 with Seattle, 103 with the Rangers, and 199 with the Texas Rangers. And then Rangers. Sorry, Dodgers. The Dodgers were in there as well. So, I remember when he started with the Dodgers, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe he was going to the Mariners."
Yeah.
But Darrell Evans, super underrated hitter.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, he was like a homer strikeout guy. I feel like, but he was a really good power hitter.
But with the Braves, he had 131 home runs. Giants 142, and then the Tigers 141.
I forgot about the Giants.
Bro,
Go ahead.
as saucy as Adrian's picture is, Jim Thome's picture is not saucy at all. Like,
No.
But I like he's using Minnesota, which is not one of the 3 teams he hit the home run. I like it.
It's funny because I couldn't find like a picture that was like this for the other ones. You're right. And you're absolutely right. But he played with so many teams.
But I knew when he said the Whites, I forgot the White Sox. I knew the Phillies. I'm like, okay, it's not Jim Thome. So I was down to this Darrell Evans and Frank Robinson. I picked the wrong one.
Yeah, people forget he's with the Phillies for sure.
Yeah,
I'm just so sad that we didn't see the A-Rod picture. It's going to ruin my week not seeing that picture.
Well, we'll definitely bring it back. But yeah, you don't want to kill a good thing, right?
Right. And look at the, he has the poster of that in his bathroom, so it's fine.
Well, yeah, but I like to share the love. That's all.
Yes. Well, that is the show we had for you this week. Again, if you'd like to become a supporter of what we do here at the Beer Baseball Blog, go to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Beer Baseball. You can also support us by buying our buttons, stickers, and beer coasters on our Etsy page. Go to beerbaseball.store. And you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and yes, just like Jackie Martling, we're on TikTok.
Hey, don't kill my plug.
So yeah,
Jeez.
And we'll go for it. Go for it.
Oh, I'm gonna go first. If you need some humor in your life, because 2022 is looking like it's doing really well right now. Why don't you pick up your phone, call 516-9221, and listen to some jokes from Jackie Martling. If you call it like I do once a week and hear the same jokes from a month ago, why don't you go to TikTok.com/Jackie Martling and maybe you'll have some new jokes there.
There you go. Exactly.
As for myself, tune in to our Beer Baseball Instagram tomorrow at 7:00 Pacific. I will be. Well, let's see. What shall I open up? Let's see. I know I'm gonna have a can. I'll have another can of Monkish. Why not? I have something called LA Roots that I'm gonna have tomorrow, and let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. You know what? This is all right. Why not? I just picked 2 packs the same year, so I'm gonna do something unique tomorrow, Mongo. I'm gonna open up not just Donruss 1986. I'm going about Leaf 1986.
Ooh.
So
They look very similar.
Leaf is going to be first exact same cards, but it's the Canadian version of Donruss, more or less. So if you look at the card, the leaf here, it says it's in French, it's in Francais. Casse tête et cote. Casse tête représente l'image de Hank Aaron. That is Hank Aaron buckle.
So you're speaking French with an Italian accent.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
I think he's just having a stroke.
12 more souls.
Do you smell burning toast?
Not yet. See, now I'm trying to remember my French, and I'm like, shoot, I was gonna say dulce. I'm like, that's Spanish. 12 cards. There you go.
He's
so,
like,
you know what? I should read this in French tomorrow on the show. That'll be really fun.
He's all horchata.
Complete la cassette and collectional
Bro, you sound like a lucha announcer. This is not French.
I know it's not. I go to Spanish all the time now.
Je m'appelle Omelette du Fromage. My name is Cheese Omelette. Thank you.
Voulez.
Goodness sakes, we have some fun.
Angelo, you had a very a great video from the Ontario that we just put on YouTube last night.
Yeah, if you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, go ahead and go to our YouTube page. Check out the Hoppin' Around episode of Big Teach 45 and I at Ontario Comic-Con Revolution. A great vlog, interviewed some really cool people there. Don't forget to tune in each and every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, for another edition of Beer and Break. This upcoming Saturday, I've opened baseball the last several weeks, so I ran out of baseball, so I'm going to be opening up some 2021 Panini NFL Playbook. And thank you guys for tuning in, and it was great to be back this week. I missed everyone.
Awesome. Well, we're glad to have you back. Jack.
Dude, Bubble Pug, Jason VT Sports Guy, Punk Skunk, Poor Decisions, Rachel Elnar, David Schalise, Kevin Lyon. Well, he's in the we don't care about Kevin Lyon. Yeah. Everybody, thank you so much. Life can be very hard sometimes, and the Beer Baseball blog is something that always pulls me out of a dark place and puts me into a great headspace. Please join us on our Instagram on Sunday afternoons, evenings, mornings. We don't know. Watch it on Sunday. We do Hazy History with Kevin Lyon and Cowboy Jack Durango. This week, we will be talking about George Steinbrenner versus
Mark Winfield.
D. Winnie?
Oh, you call him D. Winnie. David Mark Winfield, sir. I'm hoping for 11 a.m., Jack. Is that okay?
That's great. I
have like 20 minutes, so that'll be good.
Sunday is a wonderful day. We have a lot of fun with baseball. We try a lot of different little jokes and concepts and storytelling devices. So please join us. And again, please watch the YouTube feed, because in June, we will be dropping an hour-long Hazy History on our YouTube channel. So keep an eye out, people. And thank you for making my life better. I love you all.
Thanks again. And we will see you next Tuesday for another Beer Baseball Blogcast. Good night, everyone. Take care. Thanks for making us so special. Good night.